You got me crazy.
Hey, Aaron.
What the hell? I told you about sneaking up on me like this. What's wrong with you?
Sorry.
Got me out here in the middle of Brooklyn looking crazy. Nah, I'm playing. You okay? What's
Good.
up?
Everything's good.
That's
Did I
nice.
catch you at a good time?
Oh yeah, just doing some off-day work, cleaning out my car, putting my wires together. You know what I'm saying? Nothing extravagant.
Sounds good to me. Are you ready for these 21 questions I'm about to fire?
Oh yeah, sure. Talk to me. I'm excited.
So, what'd you have for breakfast this morning?
Not really a breakfast person. I usually fast until maybe like 1, 2 p.m. But today I actually had a protein bar on the way over here, which wasn't really breakfast, I guess. But other than that, I usually drink water. So.
That counts. So, how long does it usually take for you to set up for a gig?
Depending on the venue or the space, what speakers I have to bring, anywhere between like 20, 30, 45 minutes.
All right, not bad.
It's a process, but it's not that crazy.
Okay. When did you start DJing?
I started DJing, I started taking myself seriously around August 2013. That's when I really started calling myself a DJ. But I guess this kind of started back in high school. Shouts to my friend Josh. He would have like get-togethers in his basement, and his dad is a DJ.
Oh.
They're kind of like my second family of sorts. So
Okay.
I'd be over there all the time, and he has equipment and vinyls going around the room. So it was like a cool setup. And anytime like we would have friends over, I would be the one to run the aux. So I would use my 2 iPods and go back and forth with like the songs and stuff. So I guess that's kind of where it started. I never really thought about it until now, but shouts out to you, Josh.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what made you want to start DJing?
We kind of talked about it for a little bit, but just terrible DJs. I was pretty aware of what was going on in parties in middle school, like during my proms and stuff. But it was this one time my friend had a birthday party, and the DJ kind of just was doing whatever he wanted with the music. It was kind of weird. He went from like Teach Me How to Dougie to like Sim Simma, who has the keys to my bimmer. You know what I'm saying? It just didn't flow.
It's a huge jump.
Over the years, like that's kind of just been my experience. And when I got to college, like there was finally a space for me to give it a try. I've always been musically inclined, and this was the only facet of music I didn't touch. So I was like, let me give it a try, and boom, the rest was history.
Have you ever forgotten a piece of equipment?
Yes. More times than one, for sure.
What inspires you the most?
Ooh, what inspires me the most? I definitely would have to go with the human experience. Just being able to make mistakes and learn from them. I think that's something, or that's a process that people really take for granted. Just being able to be introspective, work on yourself, and be the best version of you. I'd say that's what really keeps me going, for sure.
Okay, what's your favorite genre of music?
Favorite genre of music. I wouldn't say necessarily I have a favorite genre. I like everything for different reasons. I have a favorite era of music, which would probably be like 80s or 70s.
Okay.
Disco, Evan and Champagne King, Casey and the Sunshine Band. That kind of stuff puts me in a good mood for sure. And it's where hip hop started. So it's always good to know your roots.
All right. Okay, what is the best part about what you do?
Oh, the best part about what I do, let me see. I guess the best part about what I do for real is actually creating those moments for people. I'd say, connecting with people is one thing, but being able to say like, I had a great time because of you, like that means a lot to me, and that's something that people really don't hear often.
Yeah.
So I guess that would be it. Like actually being able to have people like enjoy or like create the memories that they want to create with their friends or their family or whatever the case may be, right?
Yeah. Favorite color?
My whole entire life I've always been stuck between red and blue, but today let's go with blue.
Okay, blue it is. Who is your favorite artist?
Favorite artist? Right now, I don't really have one. Once again, I'm a DJ. Very loaded question. Like, I like everything for different reasons. I'd say all-time favorite rapper for sure, Lupe Fiasco. Just like a very, very important piece of my childhood and growing up. So, favorite artist right now, I don't know. Let's go with Travis Scott.
Okay.
Straight up.
Legit. So, what's an album you can play straight through, no skips?
Watch the Throne.
Good one.
Hands down.
What song always gets the crowd going whenever you play it?
There's a couple of those. I don't know. I guess the first one that comes to my head is let's do Big Drip.
Okay.
Copy.
All right. What's the most challenging part about what you do?
Most challenging part about what I do, taking requests. People don't really understand what's happening when, you know, they're in parties, right? Like they just come up to you and they're like, oh, play this right now, not knowing like the ramifications of what they're asking.
Yeah.
So, and, you know, they're like, play it right now. Play it right now. Like, it doesn't work like that.
What is one song that you'll never get tired of?
I have a couple of those.
Name them.
Actually. If I had to, let me see, R&B wise, let's say like 90s, I like Fantasy by Mariah Carey a lot. Like,
classic.
Very timeless song. Kid Cudi, Ghosts. I think Man on the Moon 2 needs to be enshrined in the Hall of Fame.
Valid.
Kind of, you know, just put on display somewhere for people to know like this is a great project. And let's give you one more. A song I'll never get tired of. Anything by Travis Scott really. Anything specific? Probably I'd say maybe Goosebumps. No, Way Back.
Okay.
Definitely Way Back.
Okay.
Yeah, Way Back is a classic for me.
Shout out to Travis. If you could have any superpower, what would it be?
Teleportation.
Okay. Saving money on those flights?
Well, I'll probably still be late, but I'll be a little less late, you know what I'm saying?
What is an embarrassing moment that you can laugh about now?
None of them. I don't know. Shit, that's hard. An embarrassing moment I could look back and laugh at now. I would say anytime like I've messed up behind the DJ booth, like that's embarrassing, but it's also a part of the game too, so I don't really look at it as embarrassing. But yeah, in real time, like none of them. I want to forget them all.
Okay. What is a creative risk that you've taken that has paid off?
A creative risk that I've taken that's paid off. Buying my equipment, honestly. I was living on, you know, college dorms, you know what I'm saying? And I didn't have anywhere to put my equipment, really. And then on top of that, I was super broke like everyone else. So I just took whatever little bit of money I had, making like, you know, working on campus and stuff. And I brought my speakers, I brought my equipment, and it kind of made itself back.
There you
in
go.
a very short time, so I'm glad I did it.
That's how it all starts. What would you say to someone who's looking to pick up DJing as a career?
Definitely take yourself seriously. Number one thing that I could say until I'm blue in the face, until I'm dead. Like, always take yourself seriously. No one is gonna take you seriously unless you take yourself seriously first. And don't quit. Be prepared to grind. DJing, or the game or the realm of DJing, is not for the weak of heart. It's not something that happens overnight. You got to put in your 10,000 hours plus. Like, it's not a game. And one thing that sticks with me is, you know, my mentor, my cousin, DJ Kid Wonder, shouts out to you. You know, he's always told me that the more successful DJs don't really reach that level of success until they're in their 30s, 40s. And, you know, just looking around now, like DJ Fun Flex and Voila, Camilo, these are all pioneers in the game, and they've been at it for like 20 plus years. So
very true.
You know, I've been in the game like 8 years. I'm 27. I feel like I have a lot more things I need to prove, and I have a ton more things to like accomplish. But also, like, all in all, just don't quit. Like, it's a very strenuous process, but you know, make sure you're doing it for the right reasons, I guess.
That's a good one. Nice. What is something that you would love to master?
Ooh, is that outside of music or like in general?
General.
Something I would like to master. Wow. Sheesh. I would like to master the game of chess. 100%. I love chess.
That's a good one.
Very interesting, and you know, I think it could teach you a lot in life as well.
Yes, for sure. If you could spend the whole day with anyone, who would it be?
I don't know. I'm a loner. I don't really like people that much. If I had to, maybe, I don't know. Wow, that's a very, very like.
There's so many people on the planet.
I don't know. That's so tough. I don't know. Let's go with. I don't know. Let's go with Nia Long. I love her.
Okay, yes. That works for me. All right, last question.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I was loving this.
Like, I know.
Why would you? Yo.
Sorry, that's all I got.
Next time, I need like 45.
All right. What is a creative lesson that you've learned from?
Creative lesson that I've learned from. Wow, there's quite a few, but I don't know. I guess the most prominent one is nothing happens before it's time. I'm just being a part of a team. Shouts to Goodfellas, but you know, it's 14 of us, so whenever we're brainstorming ideas for events or coming up with ideas for the people, you know, it's a lot of perspectives clashing, and you know, that comes with its own lessons. But ultimately, like, nothing happens before it's time, because maybe as a control freak, you know, for me, I like having things move a certain kind of way, and it might still happen, but not in the way I envisioned it, because, you know, there are other people involved. So that's something that I definitely had to cope with. And from the consumer's perspective, you know, they get the product whenever they get it. Mm-hmm. And if they support you, they're going to support you regardless of when you drop or how you drop, you know, whatever you're dropping. So, you know, nothing happens before it's time. Roll with the punches, and especially if you're working in a group, like, be patient. You know, no one idea is better than the next, and as long as you keep that mentality, like, you know, you're guaranteed for success.
All right, that's all I got, Aaron.
Are you sure? Well, I have a question for you.
Shoot.
Why are you so great?
I try my best.
You gonna tell the people
what
the secret is?
I try my best. I just try my best. That is all.
Just put it in a book.
Just here to get everyone's story.
You got your coffee too, right? Your Starbucks for the day?
I got one. I didn't get my second one. So, where can the people reach you?
All social media handles at DJ1UP NYC, the number 1. Make sure you follow the team, Goodfellas & Co. And we have a podcast as well, Goodfellas Pod on IG. And yeah, thanks for shooting these questions at me, Bri. I appreciate it.
Thanks for answering, Aaron.
Of course, anytime.
Later.
I'm out. Peace.